Say what? You're a communist? That you are a communist and you try to dodge conservatives?
There's nothing to be embarrassed about having a small penis.
I saw touch him. Oh, okay. He's not vaccinated. We are live at Turning Point Action here at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Here today for the Turning Point Action Conference, speaking with people in attendance, including this gentleman. Sir, what are you here for today?
We are here for Turning Point USA, just making sure everybody's having a good time and providing some quality entertainment.
Let's go meet some of the other attendees here today.
I'm just trying to get the message out so we could get out there and start motivating, energizing, and empowering young conservative students. I mean, this country is really going downhill from two main issues, the economy and culture.
First of all, what gender do you identify as?
I'm a Zer today, but it could change in 5 minutes, so you better call me what I want to.
Okay. And how many genders do you believe there are?
You know what it is. It's a spectrum, all right? Ask any one of your liberal friends. You know it's a spectrum.
We're actually here at today's Super Spreader event. We're giving out free COVID vaccinations at our tent. Can I sign you up?
Yeah, I'll get my 12th.
One other breaking news item you may not have heard because the line was pretty long here today. Chuck E. Cheese just announced that they're offering drag queen birthday parties for kids 6 and under. Your thoughts?
I mean, if you don't support that, and you're probably a racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe. I mean, come on now.
One other quick question before we wrap up. Obviously, there is an issue at the border. In fact, that Mexican boy that's standing right there, he actually smuggled himself across the border illegally. What would your solution be to the problem at the border?
I mean, close it. You got to close the border. You have to limit immigration to a certain amount of number. How about you just enforce the laws on the books? So right now we're having over 5-6 million people come into the country. This is more. This is more than we have ever seen before. And it is if I was him, I would have done the same thing.
I agree. Let's get rid of Democrats and Delhi, right? That's the Mexican kid. All right, well.
I like him.
All right, well, that's enough for this. Thank you. No, don't touch him. Oh, okay. He's not vaccinated.
Oh my God.
Standing with me today is
Stephen Pasquini.
I like your jacket. You are with what organization?
Trump for 45.
And do you plan on voting for Joe Biden in 2024?
Now that's entertainment. If there was when you talk about a comical show, you must be. This is hysterical. Where everyone around here is walking around sniffling, looking for cocaine to find out of the 700 people who could it possibly be. Let's narrow it down.
Real quick, rapid questions. I'm going to give you a name. You describe that person in one word. Joe Biden.
That was it.
Hunter Biden.
Cocaine.
Karine Jean-Pierre.
I couldn't even spell it.
Ron DeSantis.
Well, you know, Ron, everyone was saying he did a pretty good job as governor. Now we got a mosquito problem. We got all these mosquitoes. He's nowhere to be found, yet the mosquitoes are here. So now everybody's starting to wonder, you know.
What would you say is the biggest threat to democracy today?
Our open borders and our Democrats, but particularly Joe Biden. His failure to take care of his own son proves he should not be running this country. Hunter Biden is a disgrace. Joe Biden is a disgrace. He walked in front of Prince Charles.
I'm going to give you a person's name. Give me the first word that comes to mind when I say their name. Joe Biden.
Sucks.
Kamala Harris.
Sucks worse.
Hunter Biden.
Cokehead.
Pete Buttigieg.
He's a chest feeder.
Karine Jean-Pierre.
That's the binder, and she can't even answer questions. She's not going to address that.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is our president.
Mike Pence.
Sucks.
Ron DeSantis.
Disappointed.
Chris Christie.
Make me a sandwich, fat boy.
According to MSNBC, working out is an obsession of the far right. Can you list me some obsessions of the far left?
They like to try to get our children and change their sexes without their parents knowing it.
Do you shop at Target?
Hell no.
Do you eat a Cracker Barrel?
Oh, God, no.
Do you guys watch Peppa Pig?
What? No, God, that's porn. We do not want porn in schools.
No porn in schools. You hear that, Delhi? Whose cocaine did they find at the White House?
Honestly, I think that Joe and Hunter share it because they call him Sleepy Joe, and he probably needs some kind of stimulant to to keep him awake because everybody knows the guy's got Alzheimer's. So I think he's a pedophile. I mean, we already know Joe Biden's a pedophile. You want to talk about stories that the media doesn't want to talk about? Why don't they talk about the Ashley Biden diary? In her own diary, she talks about how her father inappropriately touched her in showers with her as a teenager and as a young girl that were inappropriate. And so that's an admission of being molested by her father. And so I think he's a pedophile, and I think his own daughter's writings confirm that.
Charlie Kirk allowing Antifa journalists at a conservative conference. Where is Charlie Kirk? Why are they allowing Antifa journalists?
Get out of my face.
Send them back. Send them back to New York.
Let me see your lock screen.
Why is Charlie Kirk allowing radical left Antifa journalists here trying to dox young patriots? She worked for Vice News. She worked for CNN. She doxes people.
He was doing a story.
Yep. Very nasty lady right there. Very nasty lady.
Dude. Yeah, she's trying to get photos of us to like dox us for being here at a conservative event.
Charlie, she's going through menopause. Save her. Save her, folks.
Listen, if you're dressed like that, you're the enemy.
All right, I'm with CNN, and I'm just kidding.
We're big fans. We're big fans.
All right, I've seen a bunch of yelling going on. What's going on over here?
Well, we are completely baffled why at this conservative conference, where so many conservatives are banned for being too conservative, why then is a radical left CNN news crew led by one Elle Reeve, who makes her living doxing, identifying patriots. Why is she allowed to be here? Why are we allowing the enemy to be here, attempting to ruin the lives of young activists?
And what was she yelling about? You guys talking about Nazis or Jewish? What was that all about?
Anti-Semitic.
They are. So they're. Come on over here, sir.
They believe in the USS Liberty. I saw the CNN article about that. They're anti-Semitic. I will always support the state of Israel first. I'm Jewish, by the way.
So is he. Can you tell with the hair?
Oh my God.
Do the handshake.
Hold up. I'm doing I can tell. He's
See?
He's got the pack.
OG.
It's bullshit that they're allowed to come here. And they're allowed to dox conservatives. They're allowed to make false accusations. Journalists are the most evil scum people in politics, except you guys. Except
We're YouTube. We're not real journalism. We're play journalism.
But they try to claim that you know the worst thing you can be called in 2023 is a Nazi, a racist, and a white supremacist. And the second you're called that, everything's completely shut down and your life could be ruined.
I saw what they said about Bibi. Don't talk about my boy Bibi Netanyahu.
Freedom and patriotism are in the air here at the Turning Point Action Conference at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Today we heard 4 hours of speeches from Tucker Carlson to Vivek Ramaswamy to President Trump himself. It was electrifying, energetic. People were loving every second of Trump's 2-hour speech. If you'd like to watch more of our footage, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure that you follow us on social media.
And we're getting along very well, okay? We're actually talking about maybe doing it like maybe tomorrow. Yesterday, she says to me, there's nothing to be embarrassed about having a small I said, I'm not embarrassed about having a small penis. I just wish you didn't have one.